Hey, what's up, guys? They've ruled the waters for millions of years, but if these two apex predators went head to head, who would come out on top? We're talking about crocodiles versus alligators. That's right. Crocodiles and alligators, they are not the same thing. There are a bunch of differences between the two. I'm going to go into them in this video. Here's a fun fact for you, though. Crocodiles, meaning, crocodilians, alligators, crocodiles, all those things, they've existed for over 200 million years. They've survived mass extinction, and although some might call them cute, like this little dwarf caiman, they're both deadly and voracious hunters. Today I'm going to take a look at alligators versus crocodiles, head to head, tail to toe, and see who would win this battle of the predators. We're talking crocodiles versus alligators, guys. It's going to be so much fun. I'm really excited about it. Hey guys, I'm John. Please take a second to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you like videos like this, please leave me a comment. What else do you want to see? You want to see maybe gophers versus beavers or mice versus rats? I don't know, whatever, man. Something, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, really appreciate it. I work hard on these videos. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do creating them for you. And let's get back to Croc and Gators. We got some really cool footage, okay? So stick around to the end. We got some awesome stuff. All right, here we go. All right, so there are some key differences between, gators and crocodiles. The first is the snout shape and jaw strength, okay? Alligators have a broad U-shaped snout, and they have a really, really strong crush force for breaking turtle shells. And you can see on this gator right here, they're really, really strong, right? Now, a crocodile has a more narrow V-shaped snout, and that's built for tearing flesh, right, and catching fish, like this Nile croc. That thing is gnarly looking. Look at it. So, but they're both pretty strong, right? So, by bite force comparison, a crocodile can chomp down at 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's the strongest bite of any animal. That's 3,700 pounds per square inch for the croc. An alligator can get up to 2,900 pounds per square inch. That's still super powerful. And just by comparison, a jaguar, all right, I did a video on some jaguars and other big cats like that. You can check that out. But a jaguar is at 1,500 psi. So that's like half of a crocodile. And a person, 160 psi. That's nothing. It's amazing that we can even bite into an apple, let alone, feed ourselves. But yeah, jaguar 1,500, a person 160, and a crocodile 3,700. I can't even make a video on that. I mean, I wonder who's going to win. So anyway, another thing here is the habitat. Alligators, they prefer fresh water. All right, like swamps, lakes, slow-moving rivers. Of course, they're found in the Everglades down in Florida and in Louisiana, that type of area, and also in China, like this gigantic one right here. Crocodiles, on the other hand, they can tolerate salt water, and they have like these special glands that allow them to do that. And they're found in Africa, Australia, Southeast Asia, and parts of the U.S., down in South Florida also, where the water's a little bit brackish, way down far. Another is the color of these things. So an alligator, just in case you're out in the woods and you're not sure what you're looking at, right? An alligator is darker. It's got black and gray. It's got really good camouflage for in murky water. And they're kind of shy. Alligators, they avoid human interaction unless, they're on a golf course or something like that and they've become, accustomed to seeing people, but they're going to generally avoid people. Now, a crocodile, on the other hand, is a lighter color. It's greenish and kind of tan, and that's so it can kind of blend in with the coastal environments more. And these things are aggressive. Way more human attacks from crocodiles, and in particular the Nile crocodiles and the saltwater crocodiles, these huge things, are responsible for over 1,000 attacks per year. Imagine that, 3 a day. Every day, 3 people get attacked by a crocodile. Alligator attacks are much more rare. Hardly any, only about 6 to 8 per year in the United States, and I'll bet you that most of those occur on golf courses or, somebody just jumping into the water in Florida, not realizing that, yeah, of course, there's going to be an alligator in there. Anyway, we've got similarities also. Check this out. Both alligators and crocodiles are apex predators. And they're ambush hunters. They're stealth and they're explosive. They hide in the water and they launch out of the water at almost 20 miles an hour. Both have nearly indestructible bodies. Yeah, they've got this thick armored skin. They're covered by these bony plates called osteoderms. All right? You don't have to write this down, but they're called osteoderms. They're these little bony plates. You can see them here. They're really cool looking, right? And they can survive injuries if something bites them or a snake or whatever. You know, imagine getting bit by another alligator or something like that. You know, they have to be able to survive that. And they're both stealthy and very, very powerful swimmers. They've got webbed feet and really super muscular tails, allowing them to glide gently through the water. And they can hold their breath for up to 2 hours when they're submerged. And this is cool too. They have these long, elongated lungs, right? Their lungs, they run along the length of their body. And by adjusting the amount of air and the location of the air in their lungs, they can control their buoyancy and their position of the water. It's really, really cool. They have some other things that they can do like that, but the lung thing is really cool. So they've got that going for them too. The ultimate showdown. Who would win a fight between an alligator and a crocodile? I don't know. Let's size them up. An American alligator, right, is going to be 10 to 15 feet long and up to 1,000 pounds. That's a big animal, right? 10 to 15 feet long, up to 1,000 pounds. The saltwater crocodile, the biggest crocodile, this bad boy is up to 23 feet long and over 2,000 pounds. So right there, obviously the crocodile's got it, right? As far as size and just weight goes. 15 feet versus 23 feet, 1,000 pounds versus 2,000 pounds. I don't know. See what else we got going on over here. A crocodile is way more aggressive, like just right out of the chute, just because that's how they are. That's how they're like, you know, that's how they're wired. Crocodiles are just more aggressive, and they're much more likely to engage in a fight. Imagine walking down the street and some crocodiles like, yo, come here, you're ugly. Anyway, a larger crocodile, these things, look at them. They can prey on sharks, water buffalo, and even other crocodiles. I mean, that's pretty badass stuff right there. And we already talked about the bite force, right? A crocodile, 3,700 pounds per square inch, designed to hold down their prey, you know, like a wildebeest or a water buffalo or something like that. Now, an alligator, 2,900 pounds per square inch, it's a lot, right? It's a lot. It's very powerful, but it's not as strong as the crocodile. They've got some special skills, too, like these survival superpowers, let's call them. Check this out. An alligator can regrow a portion of his tail. A young alligator, you know, like a baby one, the kinds that are kind of slow and maybe a little more likely to get caught by something else, they can regrow up to 9 inches of their tails. It's a rare ability for a reptile that size. And they've got great night vision. So an alligator's eyes have this thing called a tapetum lucidum. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. And it's a special reflector that enhances their night vision, right? Their eyes, that's why their eyes glow red in the dark when you hit them with the light, because they got this unpronounceable thing reflecting the light back. Now, a crocodile can stay submerged for over 2 hours. They can stay down there. They look like logs underneath the water. And they can slow their heart rate and conserve oxygen. And it just allows them to, you know, stay underwater for a really long time. Some crocodiles can gallop on land. They can get up to speeds of, you know, 10 to 11 miles an hour. That doesn't sound so fast, but you know what? Get your phone out and see if you can get yourself up to 10 or 11 miles an hour. And that's pretty fast. That's super fast for a giant thing like that. So the crocodile is clearly much bigger, or it can be much bigger. It's got superior bite force, and it's aggressive, right? It's aggressive. It just wants to fight. So I think that, you know, the crocodile would probably have an edge in a direct fight, right? However, an alligator's adaptability and stealth and the night vision. I mean, if it was a nighttime fight, maybe the alligator could kind of sneak up on it or something. I don't know, or at least evade. But do you really win a fight by running away? I don't think so. So I'm going to give it to, I don't know. You know what? There's a lot of differences. There's a lot of similarities. And, you know, the crocodile would probably win. All right, I think that's pretty clear. You know, what do you think? You know, leave me a comment. Let me, a croc, an alligator, which one is going to win? Let me know. And I hope I see you next time. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you around. Thanks again. Bye-bye.